5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
It is Wednesday night for us, Thursday morning for you guys. We just had Bible study, and it's really cold out here.
Yes, it really is.
For us Californians. I know some of you out-of-staters, it gets colder. I get it. I get it.
We're wimps, yes.
But it's pretty cold.
Yeah. Well, you guys, as you guys can see, it looks kind of discombobulated back there because there's been some changes, some pretty major changes back there. And I'm still kind of, I still got to actually put up some of my crosses because I made, would you stop it already? Oh my gosh. I made some changes back there, as you can see, so that we can actually include some of our pets, David's pets back there. You guys actually get to now have the fishies back there. Yeah,
so as you guys know, probably already, right? The reason we didn't have a devotional yesterday. Woke up yesterday morning, there was water all over the floor. Somehow water was leaking out of the aquarium, and usually when that happens, with all that pressure of water, it could cause it to explode.
Yep.
So I panicked, grabbed a bunch of towels and t-shirts and threw them on the floor to soak up the water, started getting the water out, started getting the fish out. They're all live plants, so I'm trying to save the plants. It was a straight mission for me from about 7:15 till 2:50 that next morning.
Yep. So
nonstop.
He didn't go to sleep till like 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. And to be honest, you should have seen him. He was like, shoom, 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 back and forth. And he was a really, really busy guy yesterday, guys. And
2 fish died.
Yeah, there was 2 of them that suffered throughout all this.
Yeah, and
it sucks. It really does.
So it wasn't as I got more tired and more tired, and later there was no way I could stop because I said I'm gonna wake up with more dead if I don't get them.
They would have all died.
Yeah, if I don't get them in a tank, especially because of the cold. And it was man, I had to do it and complete it completely. But Sharon said, "Why don't we put it on the cross wall?" Because usually it's in our dining room.
Yeah. Yeah, we normally have it in the dining area, guys. And I told him, you know what? Let's put it in the living room. That way we can share it with the rest of you guys. And I thought it'd be a really nice addition. So I took off a lot of my crosses, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of rearrange everything. So I still have a lot of them off, guys. So I am going to put some of them back on, rearrange everything, and it'll look really nice once I'm ready. We haven't had a chance to really be home because at the same time we went to your mom and dad's this morning because today is their 60th
anniversary.
60th anniversary, guys. How beautiful to celebrate their 60th anniversary. So we went over there and we had menudo with them because your mom made a menudo. Mm-hmm. And
she knew how to get everybody over there.
Yeah, she sure did. But we went to go take her some flowers and to take them each their favorite pie and stuff, and to take them some Martinellis, some apple cider. And, you know, we just wanted to spend a moment with them as well before Bible study. So, and we have not really had a chance to be home.
Yeah. So I didn't realize, you know, with all the adrenaline of trying to get this thing up, especially cleaning up in the early morning, I'm like, Sharon is still asleep. I'm like, if she sees this, she's going to freak out. So I'm over here trying to dry the floor and do all that stuff. And man, I think I ran on pure adrenaline pretty much the first half of the day, and just carrying water and buckets of water and rocks and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, I woke up and my whole body is sore. I don't remember ever being this sore in my life. So
He's been walking like an old man.
Everything hurts. It hurt to sit down here. You know what I mean? It hurt. Everything hurts. And
then the cold weather doesn't help.
yeah. So I mean, it's just a lot of stuff, and and then I wanted to thank Robert for helping me get a new tank.
Yeah, he sent you a few dollars to help you.
Yeah,
with
and then I got it
Yeah.
on sale, man. Thank God it was like a Christmas sale thing.
Yeah.
And then
it was
plus
nice.
what Robert helped with, and I was able to get a new tank.
Yeah.
And what's cool about it is that because I already have everything.
Yeah.
The filter, the heater, the light. All I had to do was buy the tank itself.
Yeah.
So it wasn't so expensive compared to like buying a whole kit for everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I went to the store and I'm like, I just need the glass.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Made it easier. Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it was wow, it was a rough day yesterday. It's funny.
Well, it's kind of scary though, because I mean, the fact that if we have all wooden floors, guys, like all wooden floors. So yeah, all that water falling onto the wooden floors would not have been the best. We did have a lot of water, go onto the wooden floors, but that would have been 60 something gallons of water onto the wooden floors. That would not have been good. I would have, just a few gallons of water was enough.
And then I think like, man, what if it had happened when we were in Reno? Or what if it happened when we go visit your mom? And I'm just like, all these thoughts, I would have came back to a wet house and really dry fish laying in an empty tank.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, yesterday was rough. Yesterday was supposed to be a relaxing day. You were going to have that girl fix your nail.
Yeah.
And that was it. And we were just going to be home, and it just was insane.
Yeah. But you know what? And then today was a really, really... I really enjoyed the Bible study, because I was like, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't think we should do Q&As. I was like, it'd be really cool if maybe you can do something on, regarding Christmas, and the birth of Jesus. I thought that would be really nice.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, it was cool because when you suggested that, I'm like, you know what? I do like that because next week there's no Bible study, so this would be the only opportunity to do it. And then I was like, this is a good chance to go a little bit deeper than just the regular Christmas story.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize, that it's not, truly the date, for the birth, and I think, it gave... I really, really love the way you brought it all the way from Genesis on. I thought that was a really good thing to do.
I thought of that on the way over there.
Yeah.
I'm like, how am I going to structure this thing? And I was like, well, you got to start from the beginning.
Yeah, I think that was great.
I thought it was awesome, tying it into when God tells the serpent, out of her seed.
Yeah, that was really,
really
good.
That was cool. That was prophetic right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, so it was a really good Bible study. Had some great questions arise out of it, and those are always really good. I like the questions because it lets me know people are like, okay, they're thinking about this stuff, and anytime you think of stuff, you get questions, you wonder, and even some questions where I'm like, I don't know, and let's discuss it, let's talk about it, because somebody asked, why was the tree of the forbidden fruit even in the garden in the first place?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people over the last couple centuries have wondered that or thought about it or debated or trying to figure that out, and we don't have every answer. We don't know everything. I don't think anybody ever will know everything until we're in heaven, and I have a feeling that once we're in the presence of God, so many things are going to make sense. And we're going to be like, what? Like, that's all it was,
Yeah.
Is this like my... Okay.
That's just me.
Oh, I thought it was...
I'm just getting comfortable. I was already...
You're like this
I was under the blankets already because it was so cold when we got in, guys. It was really, really cold. So, babe, stop it. Quit it.
So it is, like, as you know, guys, every Wednesday night, we get home a little bit late because of Bible study. But I didn't want to not do a video, because yesterday, because of this thing, we didn't get a chance to do a devotional.
Yeah.
I almost thought, but I was so exhausted, I almost thought of just recording when I was setting this thing up last night. Remember, I was just standing there, and I was just like, man, maybe I'll just put it on tripod and just, we'll talk into the camera or something, but...
I took pictures of you and Abraham.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, but I was like, yeah, I'm too tired.
Guys, I felt so bad. I was like, I was like, all right, babe, I'll see you later. I'm going to go to the room and go to sleep. I started walking away, and I was like, I can't do that. I felt horrible. So I was like, all right, babe, I'm going to go put my pajamas. I go, do you want me to come on here and just keep you company? He's like, sure.
What time was that at?
Like midnight, a little bit past.
No.
Yes, it was close to midnight. Yes, it was close to midnight. And then it was already like almost close to midnight. And so I was like, all right. So I came back in here and I just sat with him, guys. I just stayed with you. I stayed with you till almost like 1:30.
Yeah, but that water was in there for hours with the water hose before that. Or else we would have never been able to put the fish in.
I know.
It couldn't have been midnight.
Yeah, no, babe. It was close to midnight. After the water. After the water is when I came back in here with you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I came in here with you.
Oh.
But guys, I know as the end of the year approaches and everything, there's a lot of things that David and I have been, kind of like talking about, and there's a lot of things that we've been talking about in regards to like things that we look forward to with the church,
Mm-hmm.
and just things that we're looking forward to with our in leadership and just with our families and just with the church in general, and we're just hoping that even with you guys
Mm-hmm.
here with our online family, that you guys too will be able to capture that vision with us, and as as we get closer to the end of the year, we hope that we can share that vision with you guys as well, and that we all come and hopefully come into one accord and be able to share that with you guys as well, because I believe that the Lord has just so much in store for each and every one of us, collectively and individually. There's growth. I know that that's a word that you keep saying is the word growth,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that you say that individually and collectively as well,
Yeah.
and I know that when you say growth, I believe that you're also saying that is bearing fruit as well.
Yeah. Without saying anything specific, because I don't have anything specific,
yeah.
but I will say this: is the Lord has put it in my heart, like the last 3 or 4 weeks as the year's ending. Every year, I feel like the Lord gives me a mission for the year.
Yeah.
And this year, the Lord keeps saying, now it's time to grow. Now it's time to grow. And I think, I realize why, because I'm like, well, was it the time to grow when I started the church or whatever? But honestly, we've never been in the position where we're at right now. And I'm not saying that we know everything 1,000%, because nobody does. But I think we are in a good position. Our team, our leadership is in a good position to start working together and saying there needs to be growth. All the way from relevant Bible talk.
Yeah.
There's some ideas that are popping in my head on helping this channel grow. There's ideas with the Spanish Bible study, Pastor Al's Bible study, the spiritual journey, the women's, our Sunday services, our Wednesday Bible study, which I think you can tell is in a transition now, because it's basically turning into a full-blown service, but instead of a sermon, it's a study. And I thought that was interesting. It's an interesting mix. I've never seen that. I'm sure other people do it. I don't know. But, one day we're driving and Sharon had said, once we started adding worship, what did you call it? A
service.
teaching service. And I'm like, man, I like that. I like that because it actually helps me in the Bible study when we begin with worship. There's something about worship that soothes the heart, And I mean, I always say when the Bible study is the meat of the church, not Sunday. I always say that, right? Mm-hmm. So if I preach, I feel I preach better when we're able to worship. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying because, God gets closer to us. He's already there. But worship opens us up in order to preach the sermon. So how much more important should it be for our hearts to be open for a Bible study?
Yeah.
So I think even that is a great transition that I'm happy about, But there's other things for Wednesdays, for everything, all the way around for different things. And we're just like sitting here like, what can we do? What are we lacking in? Because honestly, it's not even about new ideas. It's about the ideas we have and say, am I doing that 100%? Am I doing that 100%? This channel, am I doing this channel 100%? I could be honest with you. No, there's more. There's more that can be done for Relevant Bible Talk. There's more. And I'm not even talking about changing it, but
But I also feel that in order for us to have come to this point where we can grow, you've always said that in order for us to be able to teach, in order for us to be able to come to a point where we can grow together, we're only going to be able to teach. We're only going to be able to do any of that with those that we love is by giving love, is by showing love, because you can't grow, teach, and do all of that and come together and do all of that unless we show by love, and
in order
love
for them
people
to receive it,
in order for them to receive it. Yeah. And a person can only be teachable or will receive from you if you love them.
Yeah.
And I think that we've come to a point, I really realized that the other day when we were sharing with somebody and somebody was able to receive from us because they actually really realized that we love them.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to finally see that people are starting to receive from us because they realize that we love them, that we're here for them now. And I think that it's been through sacrifice, it's been through being there, it's been through, they know that now. They see it through example now. We've been able to exemplify that,
Yeah.
And I think that that's been important. That's been a really big, important piece of who we are. And we've been able to show that. And now it's time for us to be like, okay, you know what? Now it's time for us to be able to step in and be like, you know what? Let's join hands and let's do this together.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Yeah. Which goes back with something you said in the beginning. Is we're talking about growth in the way I was saying, but also growth individually. There are so many people that are ready for that next step.
Yeah.
Ready to grow into their calling.
Yeah.
Ready to be released
Yes.
into their calling. Ready to be discipled in their calling. We see that everywhere. All across the board.
Yeah.
From people in Modesto, right there. Some people that are close to us. Some of you. Many of you actually. And so again, it's not doing something new. It's saying obviously there's something in this person. What can we do to help that?
Yeah.
And that's kind of been what we've been talking about a lot, actually.
Yeah. And when some of the stretching and all of that, in order to, the growing pains and the stretching pains and all of that, some of that is going to build the endurance. It's going to build a lot of stuff, and man, they're going to be the good kind of pains, guys. When you're like, Lord, I want to grow, I want to do this, and I want to do that, and you're going to realize that they're going to be the good pains. When you go to the gym and you want to, You want to build up that body. You want to build those muscles, and you want to build that. And it's going to be the good kind of pain that's going to take you to that next level. And, the beautiful thing is that, we're going to be with you. We're going to be there cheering you on and be like, you know what? Praise God, it's ready. It's time for you to go on to that next level. And we're going to be there for whatever support, whatever it is that you need through prayer and just, standing in the gap for you and lifting you up in prayer and for whatever it is that you need. Yeah. I'm excited.
It's funny you brought up, did you bring up a gym right now?
Yeah.
It's funny because in the gym, like when you join a gym, right? Joining the gym is step one. Mm-hmm. Walking in there is step two. Because some people just go in there and just kind of hang around. And then there's the one that says, okay, now that I'm here, let me do something. A lot of people become members at a church or a fellowship or Bible study. And then every Sunday they're in the building. And you're like, okay, now that I'm in the building, let me do some building. And again, that's a word of growth. Saying, okay, I'm tired of just coming here and just watching everybody else work out. I want to work out. Let me see what I can do. And I think that's what the church should be. The church should never be somebody sitting in a pew for years and years and years and years and years and years and years just listening to one guy. It's about building up and being a part of the team and saying, how can I help expand what it is that the Lord is doing here? And it is exciting,
It is. It really, really is. And I'm starting to see that, and I'm really, really excited. And I don't know. I'm just excited. So, yeah.
That would be awesome.
I'm excited. I'm just really, really excited about what the Lord is doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I can't wait. I really can't wait.
Yeah.
Growth, guys. Growth.
Yeah.
Growth. Being intentional in our growth.
Yeah. How many of you guys, like, if we ever, sometime in the middle of 2022, let's say the middle of the year or fall or something, how many of you guys would ever say, man, 6 months away from now, I can do that and literally plan and have something in the house of rest?
Yeah. Would you guys ever come down here?
Yeah, maybe a Friday, a Saturday, and then Sunday service.
That'd be really cool.
Is that something that would interest you guys? Because, I don't know. I mean, if...
Like, let's pack it out. That'd be cool. Like, seriously? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why couldn't we pack it out?
And have a relevant Bible talk service.
Like, let's do something big. Let's, like, seriously pack it out and do something really cool at House of Rest. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
It'd be a time to meet each other, meet us meet you. We'll have worship, we'll have service. Hey, we'll do a relevant Bible talk on the stage. We'll do a live.
Adam, you can come play the guitar. Nick, have Nick come down.
We'll do a live relevant Bible talk on the stage.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, so
That'd be awesome.
Hey, you don't know. You never know. I mean, if there's enough people that say, man, seriously, I would seriously go if I had 6 months or so to plan this. Never know.
Get a few different, drummers, guitarists, and a piano player from around, guys. That would be so cool. Get all you guys from everywhere. And
depending on how many people, because if it's the ideas are endless. The ideas are endless because we could get a good rate at a hotel or get a few houses and everybody put in whatever.
I'll get like our hotel, our one, to give everybody a group rate.
Yeah, we can have a group rate hotel.
I'll pack my whole house out. I'll put tents all out in the yard.
But we could actually have it be our little relevant Bible talk conference.
Why not?
Never know. Never know.
I'm down. Are you guys down? I'm down.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either. Say I'm down in the comments. Like, seriously.
Yeah. Sheila, I know you're watching this live. Not live, but when it premieres.
It's going to be Sally Scott, Bink It and Light. It's going to be
think Sheila did?
Yeah, Sheila, Naomi. Let me see who else. Cholo Trucker, probably sometimes. Those are the ones that are always at that time. They're always.
Cholo Trucker, hit that horn for me. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else? Who else is on at that time? Siscon Cali is sometimes on at that time.
I don't know. I'm never on at that time.
Well, sometimes when I get up and I drink water or something, sometimes I'll sit there and I'll just look at them sometimes and I'll be like, okay, I gotta go back to sleep. But yeah. But anyhow.
Yeah. Anyways, guys.
I gotta fix my crosses, guys. I know they look all big old bald spots back there.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and let you guys go. It's late. I'll end this video with the close-up of what that looks like. I'll put the tripod on it right now and just show it to you for a few seconds. Because I'm excited about it. So I'm sure you guys are.
You do that.
So that's it.
That's it. Bye, guys. We love you guys.
All right. Bye.